And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these.
We'll go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Nance comes in for Mann. Levert's checked in for Dyson Daniels. And MP subbed in for Trae Young. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he has great respect for the Jordan Bulls era. I asked him if that shaped him as a player, and he said, without a doubt. I saw the professionalism it took for that team to win 6 titles, and I knew I had to match it. That level of excellence is something I'll always strive for. I'll always have love for Chicago. You can see how much the Bulls franchise means to him. Right?
Isn't that nice? So good to see. Thanks, TA. Not a bad dynasty to model your approach after either. Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jones is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Collins in at the center. And stolen by MP. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Chicago leading. Outside, White. Pass to Smith. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Hawks making a switch here. Hands checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Terry's checked in for Kobe White. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Jackson from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Giddey. Here's Huerter. Wants to get it to Giddey and does. And they pick up 2. Giddey's got 8.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Levert. MP with it. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Huerter.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Jackson passes to Johnson. Back to MP. A 3 ball. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Giddey. A 3-pointer, no good. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Pistons in Detroit. Mann passes to MP. Another 3 for Atlanta.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3.
On the wing, Giddey. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. The Hawks leading by 5. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Smith is out there with Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Herter in at the small forward. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Jones, no luck. Hawks shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Back to MP. Latrey, another 3 for Atlanta.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Down low, here's Giddey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Jackson from long range. Pass to man. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Giddey. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 9. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. MP converting the tough bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key.
And again for 3.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
You know, he's worked on his craft and improved in a short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touches we've seen from deep guys, but that's definitely not the only way he can score. Atlanta leading by 15, and Nance kicks to LeVert. Left side Jackson. Pass to man. Back to MP. Shoots over Herter, and again it's Atlanta.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Bulls trail by 17. LeVert brings the double team. Herter passes to Jones. Right side, Collins. Now Giddey. Smith with a screen on LeVert. Jones. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Jones has got his second basket of the night. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. There's Jackson with the 3. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Collins. And it's Dosumu in for Trey Jones. To the right side. Back to MP. LeVert kicks to MP. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 6 on the shot clock. LeVert the pass to Jackson. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Nance.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Back to Giddey. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
The three from MP. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. MP's got 43 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Nance. Pass to LeVert. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. Another three for Atlanta.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Giddey powered down with both hands.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Herder. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
White, wide open. He fires. Buzelis' shot is good.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
The Hawks leading by 20. Niang kicks to MP. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic with it. Wide open look. Rebounded by Jackson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Krejci. The 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Krejci's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And stolen by MP. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And here are the Bulls now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last. Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Atlanta delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, completely new group for Atlanta. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith has checked in. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Larry Nance. Karis LeVert is out there with MP. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the 3. Krejci passes to Jackson. And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Jackson passes to Nance. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Pass to LeVert to the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Giddey with it. He's got 24. Dostumu's shot is off.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
LeVert kicks to Jackson. There's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. And another one!
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's in. My goodness. Giddey, no good. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Krejci. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Smith finds Dosumu. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Out to White. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Smith. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Giddey gets it to go.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
A 3 from MP. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Giddey. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Richard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Nance. MP outside. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Nance. 6 points for Larry Nance.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Giddey. Count that bucket.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Here's Krejci. On the wing, Jackson. Giddey defending. And good! He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Matthews, he's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Chicago, Zach Collins comes in for Vucevic. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Jackson from long range connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record, a new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Dosunmu's shot is off. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Hawks. Capella finds LeVert. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Collins. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Jones. And he's good on the 3 ball. Jones has got 9. And so it's Atlanta, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kevin Huerter is out there with Smith. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the 1. To the inside, Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And good! There's another.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Poke loose. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Here's Niang. Chicago grabs the miss. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Launches the 3. LeVert grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. MP finds Capella outside for Jackson. This one for 3. No good, shot missing. And Chicago has possession. Here's Giddey. Drills the 3-pointer. Giddey's got 33.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
MP outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Connects from 3-point range. 9 points for Karis LeVert.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now 2nd all-time in 3-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-3 run. Pass to MP. RG, what have you noticed about the young player? Again, what an avalanche!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly, and got it! Another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Herter kicks to Jones. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Jackson misses. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Herter. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Capella. To the wing right side. Now, MP. LeVert the pass to Jackson. Takes a three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Giddey. Inside. Really. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. The Hawks again can't hit. Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Smith trying to break loose. On the basket by Jones.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson from long range. And another one falls. Amazing.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Herter, no good.
The battle, they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Jones, and he converts the layup. Jones has got 9 points here in the second half.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good, another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Back to Jones. Off target with the jump hook.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
3-pointer. Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. Matthews, he's checked in for Atlanta. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Osumu, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's White in for Trey Jones.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
Outside for Jackson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 3-pointer. And again.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. Trains the 3-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's White. Rebound by the Hawks. LeVert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
And yet, another basket.
Kevin, I'm in disbelief
He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And MP now has one of the all-time records in sports history, passing Wilt's 100 mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
And now we head to center court, where MP has a few words for us. Well spoken. And here is Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Knocked away. And stolen by MP. Here's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Dosunmu. Giddey with it. They need this. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Niang kicks to Jackson. From deep. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the foul called on MP. That will be foul number 5 on him. Atlanta making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Here's Buzelis. Now here's Dosunmu. Giddey, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Giddey's got 42 in the game.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Here's Gay. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Dosunmu. White with it. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change. And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Gay. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 8 rebounds in this game. Misses from short range. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And the shot is good. Giddey's got 46 points.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
White with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Yep, that one goes in there.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Hawks passing it around. The 3 from MP. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball beyond the arc. Tips it. For the three. The shot misses. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, and it was